HOR season 13, round 13 at Zandvort tonight. You have me, Dixie, and I am accompanied tonight by the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Alien.
The washed bastard. No, that's not how we start. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have started it. I'm sorry.
This is going to be such a good stream now. We don't have Paul with us tonight because he's not feeling well. I think is what he said. I can't actually remember. I'm too old to remember.
Something. I think he says he was going to bed. Honestly.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's been a while, Adam.
It has been a while. When was the last time?
I'm usually not on this side of the booth in this grid.
No. When was the last time me and you done comms together? It was a P0.
There's only one man to ask that question. That's probably Jensen.
It was a P0.
Yeah, it will be.
I
think it will be. Let me just make sure
New Nick versus Nick round 13, yes.
New Nick versus Nick. New Nick, but
yeah.
Old Nick's washed.
Yeah, but old Nick's washed, but he's still old Nick, and this is new Nick, so he has to be new Nick. I need to change his name in Discord to New Nick.
Oh, I guess that's how we can distinguish them on track. We'll say Nick and New Nick.
Yeah,
if we say New Nick, we're talking Alpha Tauri Nick. And if we say Nick, we just mean...
And plus Nick doesn't like to be called New Nick, to be fair. He's like, oh, why have you got to call me New Nick? So me and Paul just kept calling him New Nick.
Oh.
I think he's a customer.
If he doesn't want me to call him Nick, then I want New Nick. I'll call him
not so New Nick. He's definitely
not so
new Nick. Alright, what have we got for the grid tonight? What reserves have we got? Let's see if I can actually remember. Dara is reserving. Miss Spalla is reserving. Sevla Flair is reserving. And I think Buller was meant to be reserving, but
it is going to be Ivo, CPI Ivo. In fact, he's just joined.
He's just jumped
just like that, and the
evening, old Nick. Old Nick is in the chat with New Nick.
Old Nick and New Nick.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I don't know if you see the race last week. Despite all the drama, Extremist...
I've seen the start.
Extremist had a fantastic finish. Was it last week or was it the week before? Might have been the week before. Extremist has gone about his business, and I think he got a P4 either last week or the week before.
Oh, nice.
P5, yeah. He goes about his business. Very, very impressive. Who else have we got? We've got a Main Changer.
I think it's more impressive for drivers like himself as well, because, and I mean this in no disrespect to Extremist or that, these guys are willing to put themselves in the deep end, and I'll always respect that. It's a little bit of a survival game for them, and then once they get into positions, they're rightfully and entitledly so, they will fight that as much, but I think sometimes they feel like they get bullied out the way, which is probably one of the worst traits of the faster guys. We've all been there. Everybody that's of a competitive nature in the game is always get a wee bit just too annoyed sitting behind somebody and try to force their way through.
So I don't think Extremist lets anybody bully him.
No, well, but then that's how the race ended, or somebody spins, right? So
yeah, sometimes
it's good to see him get in a situation like he did last week and managed to see it out.
It was either last week or the week before. You know, I'm old, so my memory is absolutely shocking. Where's my new favourite driver? Old King Eugene, CPI Eugene. He's my favourite now. Closely followed by...
wait, is this Fight Me Now bot? I need to know this. Is Mr. Eugene Fight Me Now bot? Somebody in chat needs to tell me this. Somebody will know.
I think he might be. I don't know.
My old SBS buddy.
You could just ask him in the Discord, Chris, if we're being honest.
George, not a clue.
Right. Yeah, George on the PS tonight as well. Hopefully George doesn't get kicked from the session and then never get back in with however much we try.
King Julian, move it, move it. I can't do the dancing.
I can't. I'd hurt my back too much.
I'm just too old for it now.
I tell you what, it was definitely last week, Chris. You missed it, and I'm pretty sure I didn't mention it to you in Discord or nothing. Jensen's 100% washed. 5-place grid penalty and a 3-second time penalty. One race.
But with a 100-point advantage in the championship, I'm kind of happy that these things are happening to him. I mean it in no disrespect to Jensen, and I know how upset and angry he will be under the headset when these things are happening.
You know
because you've spent enough time in parties with him during races. But man, we need a bit of excitement at the top of the championship.
I'm hoping Pepin gives him another run, because he did last time he was out. He won. So old Peppy.
Sure, Ivo says, ikke ga polpakken als je het na je kan lezen pitch.
I can get pole.
I agree, Ivo. Totally agree. Yeah.
Oh dear, I can get pole.
Ivo, was I even close there?
I think you're saying he's getting pole, 100%. Right, somebody's gone out on track. It's time to there's an Alpine on track.
Yeah, I need to check I need to get to that car and check my audio, because I don't think I'm going to be able to hear you once I go on board. Speak, Adam.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I definitely need to be changing that a little bit.
Right, okay, right. Right, Dara's on track. Dara's first on track. I want to keep an eye on George as well, just because he's been very unlucky. And I will watch.
Lap times, I expect them to be competitively in the 109s. We may not start, they're probably low 10s for the majority of the grid. I think you'll see some probably going a high 9 straight off the rip.
I mean, Tom would have if Tom was here.
I expect. Oh, that's another thing as well. Drivers, Tom, we won't see him for a few weeks in HOR because he's away on esports challengers. Good luck to all drivers past and present in HOR. We have a couple. We have some drivers going on to big things now. Wishing them all the best. Jensen's washed and never made it because he changed his wheel too late.
And we got name changer. Been there, done that. First one.
That's it.
First one. Do you remember that season when he absolutely dismantled Jensen?
I do.
What a season. Well, we're on board with Dara. Yeah, we're going to go around this corner. I don't know track corner names, so I'm just going to watch. Dara was very fast last week in quali, and then he just got caught up in mishaps, I will say. So 24.
I think the driver that we never really got to see full potential is Dara.
Yeah, his first couple of races was very unfortunate. Yeah, he was very unfortunate. Then dropped to a reserve. But hopefully now we can see some more from him.
So what was his sector 2 time?
Sector 2 time is a 49.1.
Jensen couple of tenths up, 48.9, sector 2.
Where's he gone? I've lost him. Got to stop flicking.
He's just coming off the bank corner now, is Dara. Jensen not far behind.
1:10.5. Well, we'll try and get to Jensen. 1:10.3.
So I would. It's actually with the majority. The grid's going to start then, so it's going to be mid to low 10s first runs, and then I'm 100% positive we'll have a handful of drivers down into the 9s by the end of the session. Where is Macho getting on? He's coming into the last corner. Always a very good qualifier if he can get the lap.
He's a bit down on Jensen's sector 2. I think he was 2 tenths down.
10.6, oh it's a 10.5, so that's just behind Dara.
Let's see where, new Nick, 24.8, sector 1. No, he's slow, so Extremist, 49.9 through sector 2.
So I think one of the next guys to come through will be Keke.
Oh, Keke, let's jump onto Keke.
But I think Keke is...
Keke's my new go.
Oh, it's a 10.6. It's not too bad at all. And Troy. So it's Troy. What the fuck am I saying? Oh, what am I saying?
Right, hang on. We've got to watch Evo. Evo's claimed he's getting pole, so he's on an out lap. Oh, Sean Larry's on a lap. Sector 1, 24-7. We'll watch Sean Larry and then we'll jump on to Evo, who's started his lap. Or he's just about to start his lap, I say. And I can quickly flick to Evo when he's coming to the end of Sector 1. We have a Williams rounder out of the way in Sector 1. So Sector 1 from Evo, let's see. 49.3 from Sean Larry, Sector 2. 24-7, Sector 1 from Evo. We'll jump back on with Sean Larry. This should put him somewhere. I want to say a 10.6 or a 10.7. Or a 10.9, okay.
Not a bad lap in my toe there for Sean. Off the mark.
49.3, Sector 2 for Evo. Let's see what he does as he's coming to that horrible corner. You can take that to the bank.
So this is going to be like a 10.7, 10.8, I think.
I think it's a low 10. No, 10.9, you're more correct. So Pelly's in the pits. Right, Rage is now on a lap. Name changer, Sector 1. Let's stick with name changer. The changer of names. The man, the myth, the other legend. 24-6, Sector 1.
That's pretty competitive. Just look at the stack of drivers we're starting to see pile up. We've got 6 drivers and a 10.9.
My bad, Tom. It's been a long time since I've actually had to stream and have control. I didn't do the dashes in the HOR bit.
Has it been censored?
49.0 Sector 2 for changer of names.
So he's about 10th off Jensen as it stands, so could, if he can maintain it in the Sector 3, he will find himself okay. He's got a Haas in the way, he might pick up a little bit of a toe here, he is going to, Haas peels away into the pits. Is that 10.4? Yes it is, he does slot in behind Jensen.
And here comes Rage, 49.8 Sector 2, and he's coming round, you can take that to, oh, and he's just Spinala.
Pelly, not yet out.
Tom, I hope you're getting ready for challenges. Oof. We'll be keeping a watchful eye every Wednesday in support. Whilst I do comms.
Nah, fuck HOR, I'm watching Tom.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'll be
sorry,
doing
boys,
comms and watching
just
it.
being honest, I don't know. I'm just messing with
We got you, Tom. We know Jensen isn't your friend and he won't watch. Right, match on and that. Let Sev LaFleur. We have not watched Sev tonight yet. Some name that Sev LaFleur.
We'll touch the grass a little bit there, heading down the hill. Oh,
Racing this on Monday.
Oh, who's that Mercedes? That was not in a good spot at all there.
I think. Yeah, racing this on Monday was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Well, I felt alright until I had a big lav spike on foot.
I was trying not to mention it.
Yeah.
You always blame me on the leg spike, didn't you? As Rob would say, you spin
I
more
wish I
than
had
a
something
fidget
to blame it on.
Oh, actually, at the moment, right, I've seen Rage spin once, and in honour of Rob, at the moment, Rage has the fidget spinner award for the race. Right, so here comes Sev, 110.9. Oh, I thought that was his outlet. I'm very confused.
Oh yeah. Well, he's gone again.
No, maybe that was his outlet, and that's the time he'd already posted. Game.
Ah, could be right, could be right.
Yeah. Let's see.
So very nice off the bank in there. Got a very, very good drive off the corner.
24.5 is up 2 tenths.
Up nicely.
Up 2 tenths. So he's looking at P7 at the moment, P8. Come on, Sev. Sector 2 time is they're always up 3 tenths, 49.1.
So he's going to post a 10.5 at the moment. It's a bit of traffic as he comes off the second to last, or third to last corner. Should cost him too much, so I think he was much better off the last corner than his first lap as well. So I see some competition for name changer and Ruti coming up.
10.5.
Is not a million miles away from name changer. It's a 5 dead.
Didn't see Ruti's lap. Oh, Macho. Ah, Macho, Macho Man. I wanna be like Macho Man. Yes, got the song in. Oof. Fat dog. Right, Jensen's on a lap. He is up slightly. Half a tenth, give or take. And he's pulled out of his lap. Oh, King Eugene, 1:10.4. Miss King Eugene. Right, Keck is on a lap. Do you know what I miss, Chris? And I haven't mentioned him tonight. Cameron's dad.
Sorry, Adam?
I haven't spoke to Cameron's dad in a while. I miss him.
Oh, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while. Right, so Keck sector 2. Let's see what he does. Keck's got to have him.
Oh, Macho went on to provisional pole.
He did. I missed it.
Jensen just opening his lap, so I'm going to stay with the McLaren man.
Keck is up 3/10. So Keck is.
Oh, and Jensen's got a bucket load of traffic in his run here.
Oh.
Doing their best to get well out of the way.
I think Keck could be jumping in the pole here. Oh, close. He's gone P4. That's very close between him and Ruti. 1,000th.
Oh, and Jensen's at about the moment in the middle of his lap. That's going to cost him some time. So I think this is going to be a poor sector 2. He could be down here.
If he's down straight in the box.
Let's just see. Oh, he's actually matched, so he is up a little bit. Even though we're a big moment in the middle of his lap, Jensen's not going to be a million miles away from Macho here if he can maintain it through the last corner.
Does he bank it, or does he just drop in and go again next?
He'll know by here, and I think he's going to bank the lap. He will improve just a little bit.
And he'll take
he goes back onto the provisional
pole.
pole, so Jensen does have probably a 10 flat, 9.9 in him.
Right, New Nick has pulled out of his lap.
Now Ruti opens the lap directly behind.
Oh, right, let's get on to Ruti. Nicely out of the way from Jensen there. He's a lad.
Yeah, traffic's been pretty well mannered.
Oh, he's up a touch.
Oh, that showed me he's down.
Oh, it showed me
plus,
up. Plus
0.014.
Oh, I thought I see a minus. Interesting. Maybe I see it wrong.
Oh,
we'll
and
find out.
He seems to be suffering with a little bit understeering the car. There's Ruti there.
He's up.
Top. Oh, and he invalid his lap. Really attacked that turn 10, and that is going to punish him.
Name changing
So,
the box. Oh, Darren
I think
is
it is a
out.
cam before the storm. Oh, he's on a lap. You're absolutely right.
There he is coming round. You can take it to the bank.
4th gear off that last corner. That is a bold choice.
10-4.
10-4.
These guys are getting
10-4.
closer. Oh, Pelly's on a lap. Let's get to him. The unluckiest driver of the season.
Oh, and he backs out it.
Oh.
So every driver up to P17, 7/10 of a second the gap. That's pretty damn close.
That's crazy close.
Which means every little mistake will probably be punished in the race.
So, there is on an in-lap. Ivo. He is invalidated. So it's nearly time for the final runs. Crazy.
Some drivers starting to trickle out.
Oh, that's a Ferrari. Is that Sean, Larry, or Zero? Changer of names, Sev on an outlap, Zero on an outlap. There's an AlphaTauri coming. The Alpha is Sev. Right, I'm going to try and keep an eye on 7 name changer first. And Sev is about to open his lap. Here we go. Ooh.
Pippin, he's in the half a 10 cup, needs to find on his invalidated run.
Oh,
so that could be session over for Pippin.
Name changer has not gone through sector 1 yet, so I do not know. Name changer is a 10th up. I'm going to ride on board with name changer for this because he could be going for pole here.
So,
all Macho on his way out.
Final runs inbound.
Oh,
Jensen, one of the first drivers on it. And the
name
traffic in sector 1 is disgusting here, Adam.
Name changer's on for pole at the moment, or provisional pole, we should say.
And I tell you, looked very good off that last corner there. I think it is going to be. It's a 10.1 on to provisional pole. Jensen's lap's over. Jensen's had to back right out to let cars go through. Are they going to have enough time to get back round? That's the question. I can't see the timer because of the yellow flags. 1:10, yeah, they've got time. They have time. So what they have to be aware of, though, is faster cars coming round.
So Macho
because there's a Ferrari, Sean Larry, about to meet all of this traffic here.
Can Macho snatch pole from changer of names?
Sean Larry's going to get a beautiful toe up to the line.
Macho's half a temp up.
Down to 10.6. The traffic, I think they may be done worse than good. Mr. Power coming off the last corner. I think he's just opening a lap actually.
Oh, Macho's lost it. Macho's lost it on. You cannot take that to the bank. Oh, is Rooty about to open a lap? No, Rooty has got no ERS. Keck is on a lap. I'm on with Keck. Keck is... Oh, he's down.
Rooty's session over.
Let's see, Jensen is down.
So checker 5 falls in the session. So it's make or break. So that's where Jensen had his moment last lap. Much more settled in the car. So there, I think his lap time would have shot into the green.
Oh, Keck is down. Jensen's up a 10th.
10th up. It's not enough though, he needs just a little bit more to try and dislodge name changer for that pole position spot. 1 corner to go. Then round the bank and keep it nice and tight, minimise the distance to the line.
P2.
Has Jensen done enough? He's coming to the line now. And he does! It's a 10.065. He gets name changer by half a tenth of a second. And I don't think there's anything else on a lap. Nick is invalidated. Pepping up, but George, he's finished. What about QRT? Nick, it is all over, so it is Jensen on pole, Adam.
Oh, he's done it again. Pelly, there's not much you need to understand about this track. Avoid the curbs. The track's horrible at times. And that's that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are the most unluckiest driver in HR history as well, Pelly. Me and Chris have discussed this. You have overtaken...
It's just the most unlucky league driver in history, I think.
You've overtaken Fingers. Used to be him. Right, so here we have it. Jensen P1, Name Changer P2, Keck P3, Macho P4, Dara P5, Ruti P6, CPI Troy P7, Eugene P8, Sev P9, Miss Spala P10, Ivo P11, Sean Larry P12, Chalkers P13, New Nick P14, Peppy P15, Zero P16, Rage P17, Old Nick P18, Extremist P19, and Pelly P20.
I think the important thing there is, Adam, the brunt of the grid, 8/10 of a second gap.
This is
And
gonna
that's nothing.
either be really fun or a really boring watch.
Yeah, I think we could see a bit of a train.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's also a track where mistakes can creep in pretty easily. So watching, especially in that middle sector, people jumping, weather looking a little bit dull, Adam. Could there be some weather inbound?
There could be. I mean, this track's horrible in the dry. I couldn't imagine it being wet and... Ugh.
Oh no, don't fancy that myself.
Well, so as we wait for everyone to do their strategies and blah, 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 we'll just wait. Oh, and the countdown is on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Alright, here we go for the formation lap. Unless formation... No, there is a formation lap today. It's because Jensen didn't do the lobby.
Hello.
Hello. We're on
Got
the
myself some
formation
chocolate.
lap. Oh, nice. I haven't got any chocolate in the house. Oh, I've said that
Oh,
actually.
we got loads. It was just Easter.
I bought myself an Easter bunny, but it's popping candy chocolate and it just isn't that nice.
Wow.
I didn't notice. Spence! Well, I'm just gonna flick through everyone. Might have to have some Viennetta after the race.
I want to get some race fluids. Gonna go for some Lando juice.
Lando juice?
Milk.
Milk? Okay, fair enough.
Lando Norris's favourite drink, innit?
That was Zero having a bit of a moment. Oh, let me have a look. What tyres are people on? Have a look. So most on hards, barring Macho, Eugene, and Ivo.
Because Macho went for the mediums.
He has.
So you'll be wanting to watch early.
Eugene as well. Eugene. Right, we will have a look. We'll go to position change for now. We will see what the race brings us.
Well, I'm pretty sure the hards can go pretty far here.
I was
I think they can do like
Monday,
30 laps.
I was going hard to soft.
So it'll be interesting to see how the strategy plays out.
Oh, there's a horse in the wall. I think that was old King Eugene. Kerry, trying to do comms here. If you could cut the sneezing out, thank you. Right, so here we are. Oh, Miss Sparlow and Rage
Shall we watch
disqualified.
the backside of the grid shot?
I'll jump on with Macho. So 4 lights, 5 lights, and we're off. That was a bit of a slow start from everyone there, it looked like. So Macho.
Yeah, it seemed a bit laggy.
It did, didn't it? It wasn't just me.
So nice and clean off the start, Adam. For the
Kick
back in
up
the
to
grid, everybody
P2.
seems to have navigated the first few corners pretty evenly. Oh, I'm for the big moment. There's a Ferrari around. Sean Larry, Nick W.
Nick. Oh.
And you know, something tells me that might not even have been contact. I think Sean Larry's just dropped the car and nobody could get. Nick could not get out of the way.
Wow, this is so. Is this a full call?
Safety car out? It is.
Wow, so early. Excuse me a moment.
No problem. So running order pretty much stays the same. We've got Match up to P3, name change us out to P4. Dara and P5, let's actually look at who gained the most. So Dara stays with our name change, I'll lose out a couple position, Eugene up a couple. Josh Chalkers up 2. Rage and Nick managed to gain a few, I did Pippin, that's of course the 2 drivers that have retired. And it'll pretty much just be catch a safety car and reset the race.
Oh, I hate safety cars at times. It's in the queue. So who's in the box? Pelly and Extremist. Oh, Inters.
Inters?
Pelly's put Inters on, Extremist has gone for mediums. Very interesting. Is that? Well, doesn't look like it's raining. Just going to give a big shout out to Jensen here. Still got 100% energy, courtesy of the safety car.
No, everybody's doing a great job on the energy saving.
There's only one man that does
it.
That just sounds like Tom every week. Still in shock of how he kept all his energy at Austria. It's disgraceful. He's a goat.
So, Nick upset, rightly so, but it's just one of the situations where he unfortunately had nowhere to go.
Yeah, so early in the race as well, it's even worse. Oh.
Jack in the chat, rooting for Keki. So I think this will be, we should go at the end of this lap. I don't see why the safety car would hold us any longer than that now.
Right, so did Pelly put the inners on by mistake?
I think in the pits would say yes.
Yeah.
Seems so. Yeah, set of medium tyres going on.
Unless he had his strategy set, race started, had his strategy set because rain is coming and forgot to change his, he's gone in. Maybe.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And maybe that is an indication of what is to come. Maybe that's why Macho chose the medium tyre. Maybe they feel the rain will come a bit early.
I mean,
early enough to make the medium tyre work.
They go far enough anyway, the mediums.
I think you can do a good 20 laps on them.
Yeah.
So I think safety car will still win this lap.
Yeah, Pelly's easily caught up. Easily. So we've got no massive gainers, but well, Nick's up 4. He's the biggest gainer at the moment. Safety car in this lap.
Is in. As I thought it would be, no reason to really hold the grid for much longer than it did. So, on to Jensen to take
Hopefully this
control
is
of the
the only
pace.
safety car tonight. When does he go? When do you think he goes, Chris? Early or late?
I think late. I think late's the smartest play to go. You don't want to give Andy a chance to get the toe here. You just put yourself under attack into turn 1. Keke will probably be wanting Jensen to go late as well, because Macho's probably going to get the better launch here on his medium compound tyre, and there he goes. So late on the banking, probably not enough time for him to really to make the slipstream effective, but I tell you, name changer and Fight Me Now bot got pretty close, and Fight Me Now bots went, oh, and I tell you something, that's going to be a very, very good move on the medium compound. Oh, name changers had a and no malice in that at all. Name changer just had a moment on exit.
That was Dara, I think.
Somebody, well, whoever it was, they just had a moment on the exit of the camera.
Oh, Macho's got through Keck.
And tagged Eugene. Rival Nick doing a bit of racing for the back in the order. And there's a spinner and a big bit of braking. Now they're going to be 3 wide for the back in the order. We get response. Oh no, Miss Powers hit George Chocolates and put him into a spin.
Oh, it's all
and that is not good at all. George has managed to collect his car back up and not really lose a mass amount of time to the pack, so that's going to aid him in his movement. But from pepping down now, Adam, they've lost a big chunk of time to this leading pack, and I think that's going to be a chunk of time that they will not get back now. So I think we've got our front six fighting for the win now, and a midfield battle behind Pepin. Is Macho.
He's flying.
Having a look at Jensen and his medium compound tyre. Now if Jensen's clever, he'd probably won't fight this too hard. If Macho's coming through, you're probably better just to stop with sorry, I just got a message and I'm completely lost track of.
I thought Rage was going to make a move on his buddy Nick there, but he pulled out of it. As Ivo is losing ground to Pepe now. It looks like Macho and Jensen are pulling away from Keck as well.
Yeah, and Pepin really starting to fall off that pack now. 3.8 seconds behind, so he's lost another 2 or 3 tenths. Once that DRS opens as well, we'll start to see that gap open. Zero and Pelly doing a bit of racing. We've got George Chalkers in behind and Mr. Eugene.
Flying, Macho's making the move up the inside. There he goes. Oh, he's used a buttload of energy though. Does it every week.
So Macho into the lead. Interesting.
Dara sitting on the back of Rooty at the moment. 68% energy to Rooty's 33. So Rage.
Extremist holding on to the back of this little midfield pack as well. He's right there with Pep and Ivo, Nick and Rage. Zero's bringing himself back into that fight as well with Fight Me Now bot and George Shocker. So these guys do not count them out at all. Although they've had the early moments, so there's plenty of laps for them to recover.
Yeah, only takes a safety car and we're back to square one.
Dara and what's happened to Ruti? Dara and Ruti swap positions. I don't know if Ruti at the moment.
I'm going to say
there, Dara's 1.3 behind.
It was about a 9/10 gap, so I'm going to say Ruti at the moment. Let's see if Dara can push towards changer of names now. Macho's just getting faster and faster. He's flying.
And Jensen in name change at the moment, energy wise sitting pretty comfortable. Macho 10%, so
yeah, he burns.
If he can pull away, he could be under a bit of pressure when it comes to DRS in a couple of laps time.
Keck's pretty low as well.
Oh, we got yellow flag, sector 3, somebody's dropped it. Who's that? Miss Bala.
Kelly's in the pit.
A bit of a spin.
Oh, Miss Bala. Sev fastest lap. So now Pepe up 8. Oh, Nick up 9. Extremist up 8. Rage up 7. So we have had a bit of a switch around all over. Dara looks like he could be catching. He's nearly in the DRS there.
Whew.
Oh, he's just...
Oh,
he's in
at the
the
moment.
DRS. Oh. Oh, so Darrow's got himself back into DRS of name changer. No, he's just fallen out of it again. Back in it again.
It's ebbing and flowing a little bit there.
Yeah, he's out of it. I'd love to see if Darrow can get into it and make the push. Right, he's well in it now. See, look, he's back out of it again now. Jesus.
Yeah, he's trying hard to keep himself in touching distance.
So Nick and Raid still fighting with Extremist right there. Zero's writing on that, so's Eugene. This could get very tasty.
Did he get inside the DRS? I don't think he did. No,
Pepe,
he did not.
Oh, Pepin's now 6.2 behind. It's game over in that respect for Pepe. So here comes Rage. Is Rage going to make the move on Nick? He's cutting to the... No, he's not close enough.
Ooh.
That looked very close, didn't it?
Yeah.
At the moment, right? Oh!
Oh, ghosting?
There was a bit of ghost in there, I see that.
Strange.
That was very strange. Let's see, who else can we go? Where else are the battles on track? Let's have a look. Eugene and Troy. Troy A. He's just like a big DRS train race at the moment. Keck's out of DRS. Darrow's still back out. Root is back in.
It's the nature of Zandvort a little bit, unfortunately.
I think this is worse than Singapore. I'm not going to lie.
That is true.
Come on, somebody make a move. Come on. Oh, right, Troy on zero, maybe. This could be the move we're waiting for. He's going for the inside now. He's got the inside, and he is through. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Zero is still there. No, Zero just backed out there. Fair play to Zero.
Yeah, good variation there between the two.
Alright, Rooty, Darren, no energy. Name changer, still got a bit of energy. Keck running low. Jensen nearly out. Macho nearly out. Tom would be ashamed of you, Jensen. So George is on the back of Eugene.
What's that gap? Oh, that's Dara and Rute fighting there in that P5-6 slot.
Yeah.
A little bit of no man's land now. Pepin's broke away from Ivo, just going to run his own race in P7.
We either need a safety car or some rain to come.
Yeah.
That might change a few things. Nick still hasn't so extremist. Nick and Rage and Troy still fighting. Is Troy going to make the move on extremist? He's going to pull out late. There he is. No, backs out of it. Oh,
What we like to see a driver visually.
Nick's got through Ivo.
Oh. Nice move on the inside into the back corner.
Tell you what, Nick, last few weeks, he's becoming a bit of an animal.
Yeah, he's found some pace.
Yeah, definitely. I think Monday was a bit of a stroll for him. It looked closer than what it could have been because of the safety cars and such things. So let's see. Troy going for extremist again. So the second DRS try, I just don't think it's long enough to make moves unless you're right up their tailpipe.
Yeah.
Oh, so Keck's really dropped off now. So Name Changer has the chance to make a move towards Keck. Has the ERS advantage as well.
So, Troy on Extremist again. Extremist defending inside line. Troy will try and roll it round the long way. Extremist is very respectful in the space. Left goes for the better exit. He's going to be side by side now through two.
Oh, and you got Eugene coming in.
Oh, look at that. Here comes a Haas now. But three-car race and the Extremist in the thick of it. Very good race between the three of them, though.
I don't want to be Extremist there, though. That's just not the greatest place to be. No, got through it. Oh, I think we've had
missed. I tell you what, they've made that stick and Extremist slots in between that. It's some sublime racing at a very, very technical part of the circuit. But look now, there is a bit of a train behind the Zero at the moment, and Mr. Eugene also at the moment. Extremist has been very, very fair to our drivers here.
Yeah, I think Eugene
is hanging on his life, defending very, very nicely. Oh, there's a big bit of contact. What's happened there?
Oh, we got a McLaren. I want to say that was Pelly. I tell you what, Eugene and Extremist here coming together stopped them both from going anywhere else.
Yeah, I think they both just slid into each other.
Yeah, and I think that saved them both. Let's see, some Name Changer.
Some cracking racing there between them three, though.
That's on stream, by the way. I was watching that bit. That's why I'm a comms guy. Right. I don't know if Pepin's catching or not. I don't think he is. I think he's just dropping further away.
So Jensen closed the gap right up now to Macho. Pretty much within striking distance. I think if he can be this close off the last corner, he may be able to have a run at Macho.
Oh, Name Changer got Keck.
Oh.
That must have been... Keck must have had a moment. There was a 7-8 tenth gap there. And that DRS straight is not long enough. But can Changer of Names make the move towards Jensen and Macho? Let's see, so Evo and Extremist. Let's have a look at this one. Moves are to be made. Extremist takes the inside straight away. Evo gets it done. And now you have Zero on the back of this.
On Extremist, yeah, a good run off the bank, and he's not giving up here.
He never does he? You've got to respect it.
Oh! Oh no, they've got going again.
That's Miss
Bala.
Yeah. Oh, Extremist going for the inside here. Oof! You're right, he's not giving up.
So here he goes again, back in the outside line, a little bit of contact, good bit of racing again between the two.
And Zero's just waiting to pounce there. Extremist gets it done. Fair play. But now somebody else is going to have that DRS. 5 seconds speed in the pit
it's
lane.
Extremist. Oh, so now he's got a Ferrari. The Ferrari's going to go for the inside here. I think Not chooses to get out. Zero was very, very smart there, I think.
He's not giving up. I'm loving this. Just not giving up. And in the meantime, Jensen's dropped back off from Macho.
No, I'm just enjoying this little battle here.
Oh, same. I was just looking at the time. Oh, so Troy is now...
racing. The Raging Troy doing a bit of racing at his CBI, boys.
Oh, there's 3 of them in a row. Rage, Troy and Evo. No team orders tonight. Get him.
Nick in this fight as well.
No, no flag. Safety car.
Safety car.
Yep, safety car.
Nobody's out. Oh, Eugene's out. He's had a moment.
Oh, he'd only just boxed. Ah, not the king. Ah. Oh, so I'm just watching people going to the pits for absolutely no reason. Let's have a look. We'll put it on the tyres so we know where everybody's coming out on. I mean, everybody's got a box.
Yeah, I think no matter what tyre you're on now, you can switch to the other and quite comfortably make it to the end. Maybe not quite comfortably in the mediums from here, but like if you go on to the mediums, but you certainly make it.
I don't know, Chris. I don't know. I raced last night, as you know, Abu Dhabi. I put the mediums on lap 4 because there was an incident, and it wanted me to take him all the way to the end.
Track specific though.
Oh,
I think the wear will be. I think you'll be good for 18 laps here, last couple if you need to see out. But saying that, we're not going to do 20 laps here, right? We're going to have a couple of laps under safety car.
Yeah, 2 or 3, I reckon.
Yeah, mediums might be just fine. Let's see what Jensen and Macho do. Macho's going to come in.
Macho has to, 100%.
Jensen, I think at lap 16 it's a no-brainer. We both on the set of mediums, and that'll be him.
I mean, even I'd box. I wouldn't even be asking you if I should box now, when I ask you everything. Right, they're all in the pits. Has Macho just gone mediums again?
Oh, and I think Ruti just jumped Keke in the pits. He did. Keke's lost out massively in the pits.
But Macho's put mediums on again.
Really?
Uh-huh. That tells me rain's on its way. Rain ain't far out. If he's that confident to put mediums on again.
Yeah, I would think so, man.
Because otherwise he's just done himself in. This is where we need our pitside correspondent in Roberto, who could give me some inside information.
Yeah, I definitely think there's got to be some weather coming in on him. I think you could be right there.
Well, I'm not being funny. He's not stupid to put mediums on again, unless he thinks he's going to pull a gap on Jensen in time to go and pit for softs.
No, because Jensen was keeping up with him on the hards.
Exactly. So there's got to be some wet weather coming. 100%.
Oh, and it's been a mistake with the game, and Macho's been well and truly
screwed,
shafted. Yep.
And now he has to hope for another safety car. Because he won't box now.
No. And even if he does box him back in racing terms in normal racing circumstances, he'll be lucky to stay inside the top 10.
Yeah. I mean, where would he drop to? 1, 2, 3, 4. He'd drop to P13. Roughly. I'm going to sit on board with Macho while we're doing this, and I'm going to go and do old man things of have a cigarette, because it's me.
Yeah.
Oh. Keep doing that thing, Chris. I keep sitting on my legs still.
That's not very smart.
No.
At all.
No. Especially at my age. So far though, Chris, the racing has been good. Drivers have been well behaved, which is ultimately the reason you're here.
Had a couple of moments, but in terms of what I've seen for racing terms, I think it's been pretty decent, man.
I mean, 100% now, I'm putting his name forward for this, just because of his racing and everything. Extremis is in the hat for driver of the day so far. He's
Bailey's just get back-to-back drive-throughs for speeding under the safety car.
Oh my god.
So, I don't think Bailey's going to continue somehow.
No! Back-to-back drive-throughs, wow. Pelly, honestly, we all love you, but I don't think the game likes you.
No. No, that's an understatement.
The game hates him. Honestly, it does. Looks like I've got UFOs outside my house again.
So, it's a full reset. So Jensen is now under pressure. He thought he was going to have the better tyre. And the time came, but now he does not. So it's a straight fight to the end of the race.
Oh, not for Macho. Unless the rain comes.
Well, that's it.
Macho
He's
has
hoping
to
for some
box.
weather.
Yeah, otherwise Macho has to box.
And I think Zero is pushing on. What a chad. I think Zero's doing everything he can to try and release this race this lap.
Yes, Zero was a big part of the name changer era of HOR, dismantling Jensen. They were Alfa Romeo, I believe, that season.
Yes. So safety car in this lap, as we thought.
Yes, right. Let's see where
And now Macho's turn to roll the dice.
I want to keep my eye on Dara, though. I think Dara could play a big part now. And Pepe's back in it, so he could be one to watch. Although he was dropping time to all of them, so maybe not. Macho's
so
gone.
here he goes, Macho's away. And Jensen being caught napping just a little bit here. He's going to be under pressure because name changer is all over his gearbox, and I think he's going to have the run here. He'll go to the inside line, and he's going to go for the move into turn one. So the name changer, Jensen side by side, but Jensen somehow in that outside line. Oh, his name changer is a big snap mid corner turn three. Jensen holds him off. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the rain's coming a lot sooner than he thinks.
But to go into the softs. I'm confused now. But Macho's pulled a second on Jensen.
Yeah, that was Jensen's poor start and then been under pressure for name changer.
So, Rooty got through Dara. Dara's hot on the heels though. Pepe is dropping off.
Let's look further back. Rage all over the back and Nick. We'll get Troy in there. Sevler Flair on Extremist. The Extremist getting through there, it may have been.
Oh, let me read what Petty put. What Petty put? I'm telling you now, Petty put a comment up and I can't see it. Okay.
One more happened to Extremist.
Oh.
No, what's happened there?
Oh, no, nearly got beached. Oh, oh, no, I like that. Good move-ish. I'm still very surprised at Keck.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's went on now.
So Troy has got past Rage. Do you think I jinxed Extremist by saying his name's in the hat for driver of the day?
You may have. You may just have done it.
Yeah. I apologise. Let's see what we got.
There is enabled.
Sev on Rage, maybe. And then Miss Spala on Sev. Oh, Sev, late move. And ghosting.
Oh!
Miss Parler's coming. He's ghosting on or something, Chris.
Something going on with Rage, I'm not quite sure. I'm looking at Miss Power trying to yeet it round the long way at the back corner, and he's going to get a good drive there, he's going to get through.
Oh.
He gets the job done. That was a very, very good move indeed. And now Troy, Troy's all over the grass, he's going to go round. Oh, and the car just goes in time for the trailing cars. He hits the grass in the outside lane at turn 7, and that just gives up all grip on the outside tyres. And round he goes. Extremist gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pits.
His Extremist going for softs. No, Extremist has retired. Very unlucky Extremist. She was having a barnstorm of a race there. So gaps, the only small gap is Sev on Miss Spala. Miss Spala on Rage.
Let me chase it. I want to see if you had contact.
Oh, we're going to move. Miss Spala going on the outside of Rage. Pardon me. Yellow flag. What's the yellow flag for?
Yeah, well, I think it may be the Extremist car coming out the pits.
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, Rage's car ghosted again. So Rage has now dropped back to P10. Darrow, Ruti. Oh, let's get on Sev and Miss Pala battle. Oh, it could be Miss Pala and Nick. Oh, excuse me. DRS is enabled. Miss Spaller's got to get this done. Onto the inside.
This pack further back. Oh, it's Miss Spaller going through.
Yeah, I tell you what, I still give Nick credit. No assists on a pad.
I know.
This is just mental thing. If I go back to pad, it feels horrible. So let's see. So Nick's in trouble in there, really. Sev's going to try and push through as well.
Miss Spaller with a penalty as well, so they're not wanting to let him break away. They really need to keep on him. One of the two Alfa Romeo guys.
3 seconds. I think it's going to be Sev. Sev's going to make the move on Nick here. All down the main straight. And you've got Rage. See, Rage is ghosted again. Very strange.
Yeah, some weird going on there. So I think the last 10 laps could be, in terms of the front pack, pretty dull. We've got a bit of a fight going further on here though, and we've got Sev Flair on Nick. Down the inside he goes. Nick not going to put up too much of a fight there.
It doesn't look like there's any rain coming, Chris.
No, definitely no condition changes at the moment.
Oh, around the outside, Rage on Nick, maybe? No, that didn't happen. Let's see, what else have we got? It's just... Oh, George, he's closing in on Rage, and he's got 0 hot on the heels as well.
So this is kind of the fight.
Yeah, it is. I keep looking up at the leaderboard, but I'm sticking with this at the moment.
Nick fell off the DRS of his teammates, so could be under pressure from Rage, but Rage has got George for company tucked right up in his gearbox. I think Rage has Nick done enough off the last corner.
Reyes needs to get in front of Nick and try and use Nick as a buffer. But Zero's right behind George as well. One mistake could cost Nick 4 places here, or 3.
Which is what you do not want.
No.
I think that's the thing with the Wednesday grid, it's just relentless pressure. You don't have a second. I think that's why it becomes quite tough for people, because you've literally got to stay hyper-focused for every single lap of the race, because if you make one mistake, you will be massively punished for it. And unless you got a safety car in this grid, you're just not catching the pack. Oh, Rooty's out! Rooty's out in the back corner, and this could be another safety car. Safety car is out.
So this is perfect for Macho. Macho needs to box. But he hasn't. Oh, he's already passed the pits.
The question is MD bold enough to not pit? I think it'd be silly.
I mean, Macho has to. If he doesn't, well, he's just spent the whole race for nothing because he's getting DSQ'd at the end. No, Tom, Macho started mediums. And it says he's on mediums now, unless I'm...
Yeah, he needs to go soft, so he needs to pit.
So Macho has to pit. Well, we thought there might have been rain coming, Tom. That's why he went back to the mediums again. So, clearly not, but he definitely has to box. If he don't, then here he comes.
So Jensen stays out, as does Name Changer, as does Dara.
But soft for Macho. But he can get out quick enough and get in front of Pepin. Pepin boxes like these are all box. This is perfect for Macho. Everybody else's box behind this. This could be the one. Rage box, yeah, everybody else is boxed.
So Macho needs to clear Dara and Name Changer for the race win.
I'm going to say it right, Chris. No, I say it all the time. Macho needs to be patient with his overtakes, not be rash. He's got the tyre advantage. There's not tons of laps left. He will have the tyre advantage until the end. Just timing is going to be perfect. He's got to be perfect. I wonder if Tom, the old challenger, will agree with me. Or is he more balls to the wall? Let's just get it done.
If he's still in the chat.
Yeah, but if he's still in the chat, it's not. It's often I talk to myself, so if he's not, it doesn't matter.
No, Tom, I just seen you in the chat, he went medium, so that's how he's been forced into that pit stop there on the safety car, or I'd have been inclined to think he'd have probably just stayed out with the pride, but Macho was in that unfortunate situation when you lead the race, that you've got to make a choice and people have the option to react or just stay out and force you to overtake them again, so...
Well, let's see, the safety car definitely out for one more, for this one. 6 laps on him.
Yeah, it'll come in the end of this lap, I think.
It's going to be interesting. Oh. there's Keck all the way 22 seconds back. Maybe it won't come in this lap. Maybe it'll be one more. Yeah, I think we're getting one more lap, or it's going to be a very late call.
So no safety car in this lap?
No, because Keck was too far back.
So will be one more lap?
Yeah, that's better for Macho. There'll be 5 laps left on the restart. Keck has pit again.
So this is where we will see just how people react.
I mean, as you look at where people are now, everyone in front of Macho's in trouble. Pepin is in trouble with Miss Spala and Sev. Rage and Nick are in trouble with George, Zero and Ivo. And Keck is the GOAT. Tato, if that's how you say your name, I'm not too sure. Keck is the new GOAT. This could be a very interesting last 5 laps. I'm gonna jump on board. I'm on board with Macho. Okay, ghosted move. I just see the little emoji there. I respect it.
So safety car in this lap as anticipated.
Well, I'm on board with Macho for this restart. Let's see what he does. If he can get Dara into turn 1 this one lap, then change her names the next lap, it's game on.
Yeah, I would agree.
And then leave Jensen until DRS is in.
And there will be 3 DRS racing laps, so...
Jensen's gone.
And he is off.
Macho's got a great run on Dara here. Macho's already going for it.
But he can't go yet, he's too early, I think he's been ahead there before the racing line, and that's going to be something there for Dara to maybe question, but that looked to me like, oh, he's had a moment, Dara's going to get the position back anyway, he's going to have to fall back in line, so that just takes that out of the equation.
Oh, Sev's lost his wing somewhere.
But Macho, he is all over the back of Dara.
He's got to be patient. Has to be patient. Be patient, Macho.
Miss Power gets through and Pepin. Oh, Nick nearly goes right into the back of Rage. Rage right into the back of Nick nearly. But what Macho, he needs to, it's tough here because he's got to hold DRS to get the run on somebody. Further back in the other, there's not much massively happening. Soft tire's not making quite as the impact I thought it would.
Going to make a move on Macho, excuse me. Nearly let the cat out the bag there. This pilot's up the inside. Oh, that's some good racing there. Sector 1 yellow flag. That's Troy A. Wow, look at Miss Parler and Macho.
Yeah, hounding each other.
Sector 2, we have, is that Keck round?
Ivo and Keke, yeah,
no.
I think they might have come together.
So Jensen has the energy advantage at the moment. Nick has lost out to George there. Macho's got a great run here.
And he's just not getting close enough to Dara.
No.
And look at the clouds rolling in now, Adam. Weather is changing.
We're going to have a lap of rain.
You could see a couple of droplets start to fall.
Oh, Macho's right over, all over the back of Dara now. He's going to want to try and do this DRS.
He's got to be careful though, because Mr. Power one mistake and he's going to be through. So I think that's why Macho's just been a bit methodical in his overtake at the moment.
Sector 2, yellow flag, we have a Haas, that's Pepin. Oh, Dara's nearly, oh no, he's survived. He has survived, he will get it. Evo hit Keck, maybe. We won't know till after if there's anything to be reported. I don't think Macho's got the straight line speed.
Oh, 1 second, and I get things happening. Sorry, mate.
No problem, mate, no problem. So what have we got? Oh, George is on the back of Rage. It's part of 3-second time penalty. Rage is just out of that at the moment. Macho needs to make this move and he needs to make it quick.
Adam, I'm
Yes?
going to need to jump away at the moment. I do
No problem.
apologise, sir.
No problem,
It's been a
mate.
pleasure. I will give you a message in like 20 minutes or so if I
Yeah.
get things sorted out. Alright?
No problem.
Thank you for letting me join. It was a
No
pleasure.
problem.
Good
No,
racing
it
from the
was,
boys.
Yeah.
I don't need
for a
to
change.
chuck in the juice yet.
No, not just yet. Maybe tomorrow.
Speak to you soon, mate. Right.
Right, laters.
Goodbye, chat. Love you all.
Oh, the rain's coming. Macho's got through Dara. Ooh. Lovely move there. Well driven by both. Now Macho needs to kick on and try and get changer of names with this rain. Oh, this rain could be a right pain in the bum. Ooh, held there, Macho, well held. You got some defending to do now, though. Well, been a blinder of a race. Jensen looks like he's bringing it home again. But what a podium we could have. A star-studded podium. As we come into the final few corners now. Jensen leads the way, followed by Name Changer. Then Macho, who's done the weirdest straight ever, followed by Dara and Miss Spala, then Rage and Chalkers. Fantastic race from Dara. Macho's not going to quite catch the P2. Jensen wins again. Name changer P2. Macho P3. Dara P4. Mispala P5. Rage P6. Rage disqualified. And then Rage just flies into a barrier. Very interesting. So, who gets driver of the day from the game? Nick from the game. Game recognises game. I suppose we should get this star-studded podium party going once I've got these results up. Oh, sorry, Jensen, I cut you off there. My bad. So there you have it. Jensen P1, Name Changer P2, Macho P3, Dara P4, Mispala P5. I want to say Rage P6, Chalkers P7, Nick P8, Zero P9, Keck P10, Ivo P11, Troy P12 and Pepin P13. But we will quickly add boys to the party. We shall find them. No. We'll just do this. There's one. There's two. I believe Macho is a guy that hides offline, maybe. Oh, I don't have him as a friend anymore. No idea. Well, I'm going to add these two. I swear to God, I got Macho as a friend. Well, we will do this. Jensen, invite Macho. I couldn't find him.
Yeah, I'll do so.
Thank you, sir.
Where has Chris gone?
He had to jump away. Yes. Said he didn't want to interview you for podiums.
Oh, that's
Sounds about right, doesn't it? I was going to jump away too, and nobody was going to interview you at all, but I wasn't allowed.
Yeah, very boring race.
I can concur to said statement. There was battles on track, but it just wasn't with you lot. It was a more mid-pack. Wait, where's the two? I mean, because this is a star-studded podium, this one. I need to ask Macho about his strategy.
He's trying to go to the rain on 2 sets of mediums, but it just didn't come in time.
It didn't. That was my guess. Is why you put the mediums back on, because of rain.
It's also because it was set on realistic weather, not approximate. So where the weather was plotted was exactly when it was going to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was ghosting on in that lobby?
I don't know, because someone retired in the pits, and when they came out, didn't feel like they ghosted.
Because
to avoid them.
Rage kept ghosting. Ghosting's on.
I don't know if they're going to join, to be honest.
Well, okay then. So Jensen, it's just me and you then. I'm going to tag them in Discord and call them something horrible. So right, we've already got to the party. It was a boring race. How boring was it though, Jensen?
Well, I mean, start the race and Macho gets through and literally just sat in his DRS all the way to the safety car. Then we both go mediums, and it was exactly the same, and then another safety car stayed out. And in the end, yeah, like, I was surprised with how many people pitted for different tyres on that last safety car. And I thought we might be eaten up by the soft tyres, but fortunately,
I thought you might have been, but Macho just, well, he had the run on Dara at the restart, But then Dara just held his nerve. The match had a little moment, and Dara took the place back, and then it was very difficult for Macho to get back through. And he finally did, but by then it's too late, and then the rains hit.
Yeah. As unlucky for him there, I think he was just taking a massive risk. He's like, I don't know, Macho's got the attitude of, it's a win or nothing. You know?
Yeah, I get that. But I mean, he was very. Most guys can be very impatient with trying to overtake when they're on a faster tyre and stuff. Macho was very methodical in what he was trying to do after he didn't get it done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, other than that, it was a very boring race. Yeah, very unlucky.
Hang on, I thought me and Name Changer would have had another fight like FRL, but yeah.
Name
I just had enough battery at the end.
Yeah, you had more battery. Tom was watching. Tom was very disappointed with your battery usage. He didn't say that on stream, but I could tell. You've pretty much got this championship wrapped up, really, Jensen, haven't you?
Yeah.
With Tom, obviously, off to better things for the next several weeks.
I don't mean to sound cocky or anything, but yeah, it's like 150 points of a gap now.
Yeah, I think you've got this one wrapped up, Jensen.
Or 150 point gap to like the next active driver. I think it's now 115 or so points to Tom.
Wow.
But yeah, the fight's no longer with him.
It's a shame that obviously,
challenges and that.
Yeah, it's a shame that Tom's had to go to that. It's a shame that Cameron's not racing. Or after the first two races, otherwise I think it would have been a very interesting season. It'd have been very close.
They killed themselves off. It's
it's the curse of racing Jensen.
It's just
it is. This HOR is Jensen's home stadium. Nobody comes into his house anymore. Only Name Changer did it once.
Yeah, and Brock.
And no, you beat Brock though, didn't you?
Yeah, but he beat me one time as well, so...
Did he? Why don't I remember that?
And of course Con, in my first ever season.
Yeah, the first ever season, yeah. Yeah, but that was the first ever season where you'd get a lot of pole positions, but you couldn't convert it in the race.
Yeah, back on
very
pad
wet. You was very wet
traction
behind the ears.
And EBS.
Yeah, very wet behind the ears, yes. That was proper cocky Jensen. Remember that, Jensen. Well, look, Jensen, another win. Wasn't an easy win for you though, so well done on a hard-fought victory. Driver of the day. Don't know. It was going to be Extremist until he had his mishap because he had some fantastic.
I want to put a suggestion out for driver of the day.
Go on then.
Because he was running like almost dead last as well at some point. It was Sapala. Managed to come through and finish fifth in the end.
I was thinking him.
A pretty good comeback from him.
Do you know what, stuff? He can have it then. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, he had a few iffy moments early on, and he did finish P5. Rage got disqualified at the end. No idea why.
I mean, he should get his position reinstated.
Yeah, he was P6.
Yeah, I don't know where he got disqualified. Wherever he got disqualified, I don't know. If he got disqualified on the line, then he would just get the place that he was in. So,
well, just so you know, it's P6, in case you have to ask. But, well, look, that is us from HOR for tonight with Jensen, the main man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT. And we'll be back. Well, there's a race tomorrow, but no comms. So back, I don't know. Honestly, maybe next Wednesday. Stuff it, I've got no idea. I've got no idea. But from myself, from Jensen, from Chris. Yes, Rage, Miss Spala. Listen, silly sausage. Yes, we will see you next week. It should be Paul again next week and myself. I will also be watching Challengers whilst on comms in support of Tom. So thank you, and oh crap. I don't know how to turn this thing off now. And good night, and see you next week.